What's up, guys? Welcome to Shades Tube, and thank you so much for tuning in. It is Friday, y'all. But actually, it's Thursday out here on the West Coast, 11:35 p.m., the 5th of December, 2024, guys. And again, thank you so much for tuning in. Tonight, guys, we are going to be talking about that United Healthcare CEO who was unalived. Okay, we're going to talk about some information regarding him. Also, we got some updated information about Diddy and Big Homie CC and a bunch of other news concerning Diddy. And I have a couple of breaking news articles that I want to tell you guys about. And if I can, I will show you at least two other videos with Carter, and then another one of Faith Evans. This video that she did where these little kids are in the videos as well. I was meaning to show you guys this last night and I forgot. So I will show you guys that tonight. All right. So get you something to drink, a relaxing chair, bed, and check out Shades Tube. And if you are at work, make sure you do your job, but still make sure you listen to Shades Tube. All right, guys. And I hope you had a great Thursday. I definitely did. And I hope your night is going pretty good. All right. Amazing, huh? Amazing night. Let's go ahead and do this copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area. It will be in my comment area, and part of it is scrolling across that screen right there. All right, guys, don't forget to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this content. Also, if you are not subscribed, please subscribe below and hit that bell notifications so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Make sure you share and leave a comment. Okay. And if you want to show additional support to this channel, you can do that by doing a super chat. You can also join the membership for $4.99, or you can do a cash app at $Shades Tube. All right. And thank you guys in advance for that. So yeah. Okay, so that's in green. That's cool. I like that. Let me do this real quick, guys. Let me pin something real quick, and then we're going to start off with this live. And I think we're going to start off by looking at this video first, because I want you guys to see this. Okay, so we can just talk about that, because this the CEO, we're going to talk about him. It's going to be like a little bit longer. So we're going to go ahead and cover the Diddy stuff first and see this video I want you guys to see. And then we'll talk about the CEO for a couple minutes, and then I'll do breaking news. And we're going to try to get out of here in 1 hour. All right, by 12:30, no later than 12:45. Okay, for real, for real. All right, so yeah, let me go ahead and do this real quick, and then we will be able to do that. Hold on for 1 second, y'all. So let's go ahead and do this. Let me go ahead and do this real quick, and then let me pin this real quick. Hold on for a second. Let's pin this. I don't know how you do this right there. Okay, that's different. Okay, I guess I can pin that like this. Okay, so you only can pin these messages. Okay, I got it. All right. So let's go ahead and do this. So first thing first, y'all. What is this talking about? Undo? No. Let me make sure this is still pinned. Okay, it's still pinned. So let me do this. We're going to do this first. We're going to go ahead and watch that video. In Carter's video, the one that I'm going to show you guys. And then we're going to jump into the Diddy stuff. And then we're going to go into the CEO stuff. Because that's the trip right there, okay? So that's how we're going to do this. Welcome to everybody in the bushes, everybody who watches this in the replay. And over here in the chat, we got Jermaine in the place to be. Thank you, Jermaine. Thank you. Thank you. All right, guys. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with this. First thing first, let's go ahead and turn this music off, because I want y'all to see. Actually, I can leave the music on because I want y'all to see this video. Let me find it first. Because remember yesterday when we were talking about Hollywood people having kids, you know, there and doing things that they should not be doing and having kids in positions that they should not be in, and just basically exploiting the kids and just doing all types of stuff. And this right here, not saying that Faith was doing anything or they were doing anything, but I just want to really show you this video and see what you guys think of it. That's what I'm going to do. All right. I want to show you guys this video and see what you guys think of this. And let me tell you something. This is like my second time seeing this video. When it was out back in the day, I had never seen it because I was never like a Faith Evans fan. So I never seen it. So when I did see it on TikTok, I was like, damn, man, they do stuff right in our eyes, and we be so like into these stars and music and things like that. We don't even pay attention to it. We don't even pay attention to it. So it's right here. I'm gonna have to turn the music down because obviously I don't want to get a copyright claim. I wish he would have had this up a little. I wish I can get it open a little bit more, but I'm making pull it up to let y'all see it even more so. But let me see if y'all can see this first, and then if you can't see this, I'll try to pull it up, the actual video itself, and show it to you guys. Wait a minute, hold on. So if you can see this little video right here, hopefully they'll start it again. You can see in a minute, you'll see it over again. See, those are little bitty kids, y'all. It's going to start back over in a minute. Just wait. And that's Faith Evans. And they got little bitty kids. They're dancing and doing this inappropriate stuff. Kids. Now, let me see if I can find this video so I can show y'all to make sure nobody do no A&I. Okay, let's see. This is that song You Used to Love Me, I think. Okay, let's see. You Used to Love Me. Let me see if I can actually find this on TikTok, the actual video, so we can look at the video itself to make sure that they did not add the little kids to it. Because you got people on social media that do things like this. You used to love me. You got people do stuff like this. Let's see if they can show it on here. So here's the video right here. Okay, so let me see. And I think this is the actual video. I really, truly do. Here it is right here. Now you can see it right here. Like I said, I cannot play it because, I don't want a copyright claim. So just wait a minute. You'll be able to see it up closer in a minute. They're going to start it back over. And this is what I'm talking about. They put stuff right in our faces, but we don't really pay attention to this, because we be into the music, the stars, and, some people just think it's cute, and they don't be really thinking about nothing like, sexual exploitation or, these little kids should not be dressing in this manner, and we don't be thinking about, other things that they could be doing to these kids. We just think it's all cute. These are little bitty kids. Which is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to look on YouTube. I'm not going to show it on YouTube here. And I want to look and make sure. Hey, KMB, good morning to you. And thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to make sure that this video actually have these kids in it like this. Okay. I'm not going to show you guys. I'll just let you know if they are actually in the actual video. But this is not the video. This is a performance on, well, it says in the video. So I guess it is a video. I'm going to look it up, the video. And, there's nothing wrong with little kids dancing in your video. But if the little kids are in your video, they should not be dressed like this and doing those moves. You see what I'm saying? Very inappropriate. Look at them, got their hands up and stuff. Look at this. Don't even make no sense. Smiling and stuff. Look at these moves. You see how they move in their area down there? That's not appropriate. Okay. I mean, that's on everything. And now knowing we know about Sean Diddy Combs, now this makes us wonder what was really going on with him having faith do this. Doesn't even make any sense. Now we never paid attention to this. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. We never paid attention to this right here. Now let me show you an even bigger one. Okay, this is just one. Let's see. So this is up closer, I believe. So this is up closer so you can see it again. I wish I could play the music, but we can't. So y'all can see that these are little bitty kids. They should not even be up here doing these dances with those little shorts and bra type shirts on. Let's keep it real. Like I said, you can have kids up there, but they should be properly dressed. Okay, let's keep it real and not doing those type of moves. But let me tell you another industry that have kids up there looking grown when they shouldn't be and dressed inappropriately. When with the little children models and stuff, and they be in those little talent model, I forgot what you call them, and they used to have a show on TV, and those little kids be dressed up like grown-ups with those little um outfits on and things like that. It's very inappropriate. I mean, we don't think nothing about it when we see this because we think it's cute or whatever the case is, or we just so into the stars and the music, we're not really paying attention to all of this. See what I'm saying? So, again, it's been in our faces for a long time. It's just that we don't take the time. We don't take the time to look. It's just like in Rick James' song. She was only 17, but she was exy. Let me just give y'all a little lyrics of this song real quick. Because people listen to this. You know, I heard the song like last year, and I actually listened to the words, and I was like, this man up here talking about a 17-year-old girl and talking about she's sexy. Come on now. I mean, singing about this chick like she's grown. You know what I'm saying? And people playing it on the radio stations. Hold on. Dancing to it. I mean, hold on, let me do this with James lyrics. And nobody really um paying attention to the lyrics and realizing that that's not right to be singing about a damn 17-year-old girl. He said, let me just tell you the words. And if you don't believe me, I'll show them to you. A little girl came up to me, acting young and shy. A look of curiosity was flashing in her eyes. She had seen my face before and thought she knew me well. So I said, shall we talk some more? You'll come to my hotel. She was only 17, but she was sexy. She was only 17. She said she loved me. Okay. And then he started talking about how we talked all through the night, but he did say and never even touched, even talked of love and life. I wanted her that much. She said she read a magazine that said I was a freak. You'll never know. You'll never know now, little girl, unless you take a peek. Now, who says this, huh? And then he started doing the hook again and everything. How are you writing about a 17-year-old girl? And then at the end he said, "Come here, little girl. Come here, little girl. Come on." Straight up PEDO. How honestly though, how did people back then think this was okay and it was dancing to this song and didn't think nothing about the words, thought it was cute? How? This dude was singing about a 17-year-old girl, talking about she looks sexy and all this other stuff, talking about you so fine and oh so tender. Would I break down tonight and surrender? This young girl, this sweet thing, I just can't wait. No, I shouldn't do this. She almost jailbait. So when we look at certain people like artists and we find out that they're doing certain things to little kids, honestly, we got to look at what we did that we shouldn't have been doing, like buying these people music, playing their music, dancing to their music, watching their videos, all this type of stuff. Because if people did not buy the stuff, did not watch the stuff, did not listen to it, they wouldn't be doing it. I can find so many daggone song lyrics that have stuff like this in it that is plainly ridiculous. Okay? Now let me go to our actual video thing. Let me see if they make sure they didn't add these kids to that. I'm gonna go to YouTube and check it out. What was the name of You Used to Love Me by Faith Evans, right? We're gonna go see. Because I always like to check out stuff. I don't know if that was an actual video though she was doing, or yeah, it is. It's there. That's it. I mean, here's the video right here. So they wasn't lying about that. Let me look and see. Let me go ahead and do this real quick. I can't show you guys this, but you can feel free to go to YouTube and look yourself. Let me look and see. I just want to see. And like I said back then, I don't remember seeing this back then because I was not ever a Faith Evans, fan. And so I probably wouldn't have watched this, but say even if I did, I probably wouldn't have thought nothing about it, back then, because we're just looking at it as being cute, We're not thinking about they could be doing something to these kids or, some weird stuff. You know what I'm saying? We're just thinking that it looks cute. And then when you look at the shape of this stage she's on, it's in that shape that they use for the Illuminati. You know what I'm saying? So it's it's a lot of stuff that you can look at now and you can see it. It's got the little diamond shaped stage that she's on. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you can see so much symbolism, so much stuff inside these videos that basically tell you what these people stand for. I'm waiting for that part to come on the video, guys, because this is the whole video that's playing. I wish I could show it to you, but you can go right now and look on YouTube and watch this video. You'll see these little kids pop up in a minute. You will see the diamond stage, everything, the diamond shape. Is it diamond shape? No, oh, that's a wreck. What is that? It is a diamond shape, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Here's the little kids right here with their hands all up doing those little body movements and stuff. Yeah, they real young, y'all. You can see it real good here on this video. Oh yeah, they too young, y'all. These little kids look like they're about 10 years old. And they doing this dance that was out back then. That's ridiculous. This is ridiculous. See, looking at the video like this, I mean, if you go and look at it right now, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Look, they do it even more in the actual video. Okay? Y'all should be looking at this. Got little ass kids up here, half dressed, doing gyrating movements and everything else. That's just very inappropriate. And why would the parents let them do this in the first place? See, parents got to do their jobs too. You can't do anything for fame and success and money. You can't be putting your kids out here doing stuff like this because you want that money. You don't want to be poor or anything. You can't just let your kids, subjecting your kids to this. Y'all, they doing all types of little dance movements. All on the floor and stuff. Let me see this. Yeah, this is very inappropriate. Appropriate. Y'all definitely need to check out this video. Man. Got kids all up here. I want to see what some of these people are saying in this comment now. Since Diddy been caught. See, people are talking about it. Now look, who here in September 2024? Why am I just seeing these kids dancing in the video? Somebody else said, I can't believe parents allow their kids to perform on a straight stage dressed like that. A lot of people didn't even notice the kids dancing. Okay? A lot of people didn't. Somebody did what I just did. They came in from TikTok to make sure it wasn't AI because they didn't remember kids. Like I said, I don't recall, even if I did see this video, I just probably didn't pay attention to the kids up there dancing. And let me check out Sky's the Limit, Biggie and 112. We're gonna check that out too because I want to see what's on there. And somebody said they got the same thing. A lot of little kids in there doing inappropriate things. We're gonna check this out right now tonight. Damn it. Let me see. Oh no, let me go off of Carter Thomas. Let's see. Hold on, let me go back to this right here. Y'all can tell what I be listening to. Let's see. What's the name of that song? Let me go back to. I'm trying to think of where did I see it. They just gave a name. Let's see. Yeah, and I hate when I click off of stuff by mistake. Hold on, let me see. They said check out something. Somebody said they think because we were all young at that time, around the same age or a little bit older, so we did not really realize that. I said the same thing because we were younger and we were into that music. A lot of stuff we just didn't pay attention to. You know what I'm saying? And now, since Diddy done got in trouble, and we hear about more stars getting in trouble for doing stuff to these underage actresses and actors and stuff, and singers and stuff, now we are paying a little bit more attention to it. You know what I'm saying? Than what we were back then. I don't even think it have anything to do with age now. I think it's because we just pay attention to it more now because so much stuff is happening. All right. They said Biggie and 112. I'm trying to think the name of the song. I hated that I made a mistake and got off the damn message. Let's see. Trying to see. Trying to see. Hold on, y'all. I forgot the name of the daggone thing that I was just reading. Somebody said in the 90s kids used to dance like that. True, they did, but not little. Trying to see where did I find the other thing at? I forgot where it was at, y'all. I was trying to check the other videos they told us to go to. Now I don't remember where it was at in these messages. But the thing is, though, I'm pretty sure I can find other music like that. And when I do, I'll definitely let y'all see it because it doesn't even make any sense. I want to show y'all how many videos have little bitty kids in it dancing inappropriately. And you can only imagine what some of these people may be doing to these little kids. If this stuff about Sean Diddy Combs is true, with these kids and stuff, and that he did allegedly do certain things with kids and also pimp them out to other people. I'm just trying to figure out, about these girls that were in this video right here. And again, we still need to look at the parents. Why would you even allow your child to be in this video like this? Hey, John K, thank you so much for coming in. You said if you think about it, everything is aligned. Diddy ain't going away anytime soon, and the lid about to come off of the entire operation. And I agree with you, John K. You are so correct. Now people are ready to see the depths of the entire operation, as we should see. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully they will release the names on those lists, so we can see. But I still feel like they will omit certain names and don't show them, especially when you are talking about people of high status, okay, or certain politicians or presidents or kings and queens from other countries, or certain sport figures, things like that. These people probably won't even be shown. their names won't be shown. So again, I still hope they release the list, but I don't think all of the names will be there, even if they did. Okay, point blank. I just don't feel like everything will be there. Okay. Now, wish I would have messed up the other day a message so I can show y'all. Let's see. See if I can find it real quick, y'all. Hold on. Still don't know what I did with that message. Okay, but I'm sure I'll find it later. Let's see if I actually screenshotted it right. I bet you I didn't. Let's see. I knew I didn't. Damn. This daggone thing flashed so quick. But they said 112 and Biggie Smalls. I don't know because he has a lot of songs and so does 112. Like I said, I'm about to look at that again and then just see if I can find the message and then go from there. Okay. Now let me show y'all this other video about, I think this is Allie Carter, either somebody else talking about what goes on in Hollywood. I don't know which one it is, guys, but it's one of the other. Let me see if I can go to it real quick. And I'm just going to show you guys this from my phone. Let's see, what did I do with it? All these damn videos, I definitely need to take this shit off my phone because it's a lot. Let's see. Okay, it's up here somewhere. Let me get it first, guys. Hold on. This is probably Faith Evans' video again. Let me check this out to see. Yeah, this is her. Let's go back. Let me go back. So I just think I just did that one. It's this one right here, I believe. So this is Allie Carter. I don't think I showed you guys this one right here. It was like part 2. If I did, hey, just watch it again. Okay, because it's very important. And I know some people don't believe her, but I do believe some of the things she say. So, I'm gonna show her and let people know what she's talking about. And it's up to us to decide for ourselves if we believe her or if we don't believe her. It's all up to you guys. Okay, I'll show y'all. Take you home, and they're able to keep you for the weekend, and have you wake up next to them is the girlfriend experience. And when I went with this man for a weekend, it was culture shock. It was, the smells were different. The buildings were different. Everybody talked different. I didn't understand anybody. I was the only Black girl. So when it comes to Americans and when it comes to being Black, it definitely was the kicker because they don't have any respect for you. And especially being a prostitute, they didn't have any respect at all. So some men like to have sex with you with their feet, put you on leashes, make you lick the floor or lick their feet, piss on you, shit on you, things like that. When I figured that out, I was like, I was praying, please God, let me get back to California. And I promise I will be a freaking angel for this man because I don't want to end up staying here. When we came back, my pimp told me I was going back out there before a week. The money that was exchanged is when I knew it was time to make a decision, because I knew I wasn't coming back. And I knew that he promised that he would bring me back, but there was money counters that came out. There was a huge meeting that he had to have. There was paperwork. And that's when I realized I have to do something because they're going to kill me. And in the worst way. And he told me, you're just going to leave for a week. And I'm like, there's no way. So I got out of school. I was told to go to the park in Fontana and sit on the swings. I had bright red hair. And this is what saved my life because I was about to get branded. I was about to change my complete look to go to Russia because that's what my pimp was telling me to do. So I braided my hair and I changed it. It was
blood fire engine red, and it was so bright that it was so noticeable anywhere I went, and I had brushed it out, so it's frizzy and crazy. And I went and sat on the swings, and I called my mom and my grandma at the time, and I told her, I love you. I don't know if I'll talk to you again, but I'm about to leave. And she's like, where? And when my grandma heard that in my voice, she rushed to...
Okay, and let me tell you something. Yesterday, I showed you, I think I showed you another video where she was talking about
girlfriend experience.
Or either I was telling you about this, okay? And I was meaning to show you this video yesterday where she was going in depth about this. And of course, there's a part 3, 4, 5, 6 and all that, but I'm not going to show it tonight. But the thing is that they sent her to Russia, as I was saying yesterday, and she came back this time. But if they would have got a chance to send her again, she said she did not believe that they were going to get her back because her pimp had her get some other information, or he was getting some other forms together, and that he didn't do that the first time he sent her there. So she was believing that she would have went there and wouldn't have came back. You heard her say that they disrespect Black women in foreign countries. Okay, they think less of Black women, allegedly. You heard her say that they made them pee on them, defecate, or either they peed on them and defecated on them. I can't remember which one she said. And all types of weird stuff. They had X with them with their feet, with the Black girls, and just did all types of disrespectful things. Like I said yesterday, I find it very difficult to believe that this girl is lying about everything. She, even when you look at her tell this story in this video, it just does not look like she's lying to me, for real. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if she is lying, damn it, she's a good liar, okay? And I'm going to say that. She's a good-ass liar, because to me, it just does not look like she's lying, point blank. Let's see what some of these comments are saying. Somebody said, anybody else notice the curtain in the back? What was up with the curtain? Because I didn't notice it. Oh, it's the AC unit that's going, making the curtain move, okay? Somebody in this comment section is talking about Child Protective Services in Cali. They claim, allegedly, that the tunnels go to elementary schools, Disney, churches, and etc. Like I said again, like I said before, and I'm going to say it again, anything is possible. I don't know if it is true or not. CPS, I have a video on CPS that somebody's talking about it, about them. Hopefully I have it on my phone still. I don't know for sure, but if I don't have it on here, I'll get it again. I'll show you guys that video tomorrow. When you hear the information coming from this former CPS worker, you're going to be shocked. Okay? You're going to be shocked. Anyway, Larissa said, I have been in this life, the girlfriend experience. I was with pimps, a renegade, kidnapped by a pimp, and I hid and ran away in Manhattan. I saw how evil and sick people are. I am so grateful I never went through what I don't know. She says she's so grateful she did not go through what Allie went through and so many others have gone through. Okay? Another commenter asked, how did she end up in the trafficking situation to begin with? Then some people replied through California foster care near LA. Another commenter was asking, do you know what region she was referring to? And I don't know what region. I just know she said she went to Russia. Okay. So again, I believe her story, especially this one right here, because it just does not sound like she's lying at all. It does not look like she's lying. You can tell by body language. You can tell how they say words. So many things you can look for when people be lying. Okay, point blank. I mean, like I said, if she is lying, she is a good ass liar. Okay, point blank. I mean, she's really been practicing this over and over and over again if she's lying. Okay, and I just don't see it. Now, let me see if I have the CPS video where they're talking about this lady.
Where they're able to take.
This lady is talking about when she used to work for CPS. I forgot what position she was in, but she did have to go check out kids, I believe. And she's telling us about her experience and how CPS let a little girl stay with the family who was ex trafficking her. Okay. And the reason why they did it is because it was the weekend. And I can't remember exactly the reason, but I know it was the weekend and they didn't want to do, I guess, anything over the weekend. So they wouldn't let this CPS worker take the child home with her because she offered. And they said no. And if she did it, if she took the girl, they was going to have her arrested and fire her as press charges. So they left the little girl there with the people, the family who was doing actual things to her, which is crazy. Now, all of this is allegedly. I don't know if this lady is telling the truth or not, but this is what she said. Okay. And then I had another video where another former employee said something similar. Okay. All of these people cannot be lying. Okay. They just can't be. They don't know each other. Everybody can't be lying. Hey, Susie Q, thank you so much for coming by. Y'all make sure y'all show Susie Q some love and support, y'all. And I'm doing pretty good. How are you? Okay, and you're right, Jermaine, when you said symbolism is all around us and it's right in our faces. Okay, actual exploitation is too. It is right there in our face of little kids. Just like I just showed you guys in that video. And Jermaine says she is lying like a rug. Thank you, Jermaine, for the $2 super chat. Let me go ahead and put this up here for Jermaine. Hold on. Let's do this. Wait a minute, let me find it first, y'all. This is new to me doing all this stuff. So y'all got to bear with me. Hold on, I forgot what I did with it, y'all. Damn. Hold on, where's the super chat thing that I have on here? Oh, here it is right here. Thank you, Jermaine. And then let me do the cash register. Let me just look it up because my ass don't never have it on the phone when I need it. I got to get all this stuff together. If I can ever stay at home and stop working all the day, one time I would have enough time to do all of this. Let's see. Let's do the slot machine thing, the winning slot machine. Yeah, let's do this one. I forgot which one it is. Let's just do this right here. Wait. Oh my God, what happened? Is that it? Wait, hold on. Thank you, Jermaine. Thank you for your super chat. I appreciate you, okay? Thank you so much. All right, guys, let's take this back down and get on back to that conversation that I was just talking about, which I forgot what it was now, but we was talking about CPS. And like I was telling you guys, was another lady that I was watching her talk about the same thing. And then I said, let me see if I have that video. And if I don't have that video right here, then like I said before, I'm definitely going to I'm definitely going to show you guys tomorrow because we can't be searching all night. Let me see if this is it. This is something else right here. Let's see if this is it. We already seen this, but I may show y'all that again. I don't know. We'll see. Let me look at this real quick. See if this is the video we just watched. That is. Let me look at the other one before that. I think that's the Faith Evan video. Let's see. Yeah, I probably took the damn video down by mistake. Let me make sure real quick. And I can look it up real quick if I don't have it here. See. Let me see if I can find it very quickly, because I definitely want you guys to hear this. You have these people be having these kids, don't want these kids, then CPS get them and, they put them in these homes where these parents be doing the most, okay? They be doing the most. Now, in one video that I have, I'm not going to show it today, but another video I have where they're talking about the tunnels, they're talking about the tunnels leading up to CPS, Child Protective Services, throughout the country. And that's how they get a lot of their ex-trafficking kids, allegedly. They're talking about this in one of these videos. Okay, so I'll show you guys that sometime this week, or either, well, this week is almost over, but if I don't show it to you tomorrow, I'll show it to you sometime next week. Let's see. Let me just do this. I can't put that up there. Let's see. I don't know, what did I find that on. I was looking up Allie Carter crying, I think, and that's where I found it at. Let's see, what is this right here? This is a different girl right here. Let me see. Let me go down and see. They got all types of stuff up here. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Trying to see. I don't know if I can't find it right now. I'm about to show you guys, like I said, when I find the video again, because I was like looking at her stuff and it just came, on my feed. So I'll tell you what, I'll look for it tomorrow, find it, and then I'll show it to you guys, because it's gonna take too long. It's gonna take a long time, and you can't put certain words into TikTok or YouTube, because they'll be like, they won't show it to you, whatever the case is. They don't show it to you, point blank, or they send you to a extra assault hotline and things like that. So there's a certain way you have to type it in there. So I'll do that and then have that video to show you guys tomorrow or either Monday. All right. Let's see what Jermaine said over here. Oh, you say you welcome, Buzzard. I do not know. I mean, let me look and see if anybody looked at these tunnels on TikTok. Let's see. Let me see tunnels. See if anybody even and they did say he has tunnels underneath his house. So somebody said there's an underground tunnels in downtown Los Angeles. Let's see. I want them to show us these tunnels. It could be, though. It could be. You know what? Honestly, listen. Here in Cali, some of the sewer systems, I guess that's what you call that, got barricades over it. The little things over it. So I'm like, why do they have that there? They do have a little myth thing going on here, saying a conspiracy theory that they have lizard peoples in the sewer system. I mean, I don't know what you call that area. What do you call that? It's not a sewer. It's the water usually be in that area. What do you call that area? Anyway, the draining system, I don't know. They claim that lizard people live there. Okay, I don't believe that, but that's what they say. So a lot of people be wondering, why do they have these guard things over the sewer system things or the drainage system? And I'm wondering, is it because these are not really drainage systems? Could those be tunnels? I don't know. Let's see what this person said right here, though. Hopefully this person does not have music on. Let's see. Underground tunnels are real. Oh my God, he got music playing on in the background. I don't understand why these people always got to have music on. They cannot talk without having music on. Goodness. I got 5 on it. Shit. So he's talking about the underground tunnels here in Los Angeles, okay? And I don't know, if they really do have them here. I'm thinking that they probably do. Again, they got bars all up on the drainage system. I'm wondering if tunnels are connected to them. And I did tell you about one tunnel that we saw. My kids went in it a little bit, but we didn't go through it. They didn't go through it all the way because I told them not to. They were trying to do like a video in there, and I told them not to because you don't know what's in that tunnel and things like that. But that's what he said. Let me see if I can find another video, because this Dodo Bird got a whole damn song going and stuff. How can you even hear anything? He got the music playing. Let's see. They also said they got actual highways underground here. Like I said, y'all, I don't know if all of these things are here. Okay, I just don't. I don't know. They could have that though, because look, a year or so ago, I did a video. Okay, I did a live, and I talked about the different lakes. You know, I think the one in a couple of them, like in ATL, Lake Lanier, and things like that. I said that they had cities. It was cities there first, and they put the water over the cities. Okay, so the thing is, if they can do that, why is it hard for people to believe that there could be highway systems underneath us and tunnels? Oh, thank you so much, Susie Q. I appreciate you, y'all. Another super chat. Hey. Let me put this back up here, y'all. Let's put this back up here. This is fun, y'all. When you get donations. Thank you, Susie Q. You are a sweet girl. Let me get this music for you. Hold on. Here we go, y'all. Another blooper I'm getting ready to wait. Oh, no, it's still on here. Hey. At least I thought it was still on here. Let me, I got to type it back in here again. Okay, let's do it now. Wait. This girl knows she is goofy. Listen. Thank you, Susie. I appreciate you. Let's do it again. Thank you, Susie Q. I'm going to get a better one, y'all. I had it before, but, you know, I'm about to get another one. But thank you again, Susie Q, for your donation, and I definitely appreciate you, girl. Thank you so much. Okay, now getting back to these tunnels and these highways. So listen, when we hear this, okay, and we go back to, I don't know if it was Misha or Allie or Tanae or Adria. I don't know which one said. I think it was Misha who said they have cars down there. Hey, Tony Bands, thank you so much for tuning in. Y'all make sure y'all show Tony Bands and Susie Q some love and support. Misha, I believe, said there are they have cars down there. These tunnels go everywhere. They go to schools, they go to cemeteries, hospitals, the courts, CPS, to celebs, homes and mansions all over. She also said, I think that was her who said that, they have cars down there. It's the whole cities down there. Okay. And they do a lot of stuff there. That's where they do the X trafficking of the kids and people. So who's to say that this is not true? Okay. Now let's see what else we got here with these tunnels. I gotta turn this down because here you go. But I got 5 on it and shit. Let's see what else they say here. So they also said Pasadena, California has underground tunnels in an old subway system. So it's an old subway system under the ground. That's crazy. I can believe it. If they can build, if they can make a lake over a whole town, and I think it was a black town, they can definitely build another street over old highways, old subway systems, and things like that. Okay. Somebody else said a friend of mine was talking about these tunnels that he was building back in the 80s. All right. And so they do have an underground metro. They also said tunnels under old City Hall East, Parker Center, detention, and courts. And you got to wonder, are they using these tunnels? How do we know they're not using these tunnels? No telling what these people be doing, y'all. Y'all don't know. A lot of people keep saying the same thing about the underground subway system, underground metro system. Look at that. A lot of people talking about that. Let me see what else they got here. Now, this person said these underground tunnels could be used for the rich people. Let's look and see what this. And I didn't actually hold on. Hold on, let me show y'all. Look at this. See, y'all can't never say this stuff is not true. Hold on. Let me show y'all that again.
The elites have underground cities and tunnels all around the world. Watch this.
We actually found it. I didn't think we found this cave, but here it is.
These are all around the world, y'all. They're moving in secret right beneath our feet. Exactly. Who built that?
Alright, so we have a choice.
That's stairs. Y'all see that?
Where to go? Where it's going to go up. Whoever made the staircase knew what they were doing. Yeah.
An elevator in a tunnel.
Dude, it sounds like there's power to it or something.
What? Weird, y'all. What do you think they're using these
Now,
secret tunnels for?
I remember you, Jermaine, saying
the elites have underground cities.
that when one of those girls said that they have cities down there, they have cars down there. I remember you saying that's impossible. Okay, now we just saw where they had a stairway and a design there, an elevator there, and we just heard people in the comments section say, well, we just read it, that LA has a subway system, metro, underneath the ground. Okay? Those tunnels are massive. Okay, at the time when those girls were saying that, I was finding it very hard to even believe this. But now, after researching the stuff more in depth, I'm beginning to believe that, they possibly could have been in a tunnel, and they did see cars, and they did see all of these things that they were saying, point blank, and they do go to different places. Somebody said they lead to Disneyland restrooms. And somebody said the same thing I said. 450,000 kids be missing every day. Where are these kids? Where are these kids? Somebody said by creating tunnels is one of the reasons why earthquakes are happening in the world, amongst other reasons, okay? Amongst other reasons, not just because of tunnels, but they just be digging anyway, causing fracking and things like that. Okay, let's see. They said The Simpsons talked about tunnels. And then Mr. Beast made a video about underground house. See, a lot of these YouTubers be going out here exploring stuff like that, okay? And they be exposing these things. Another commenter said these tunnels have been here for centuries. Yeah, they have. But the thing about it is, if they are using these tunnels to do X trafficking and other crazy things, okay? Yeah, we know tunnels and caves and all of these things could be out there. But are they using these tunnels for the reasons that allycarter and Misha say? Are they? And other people are saying. You said, I know there are tunnels under the Denver airport. Been there, seen them for myself. No, I said there's no highways. Don't make me go live on you. Okay. First of all, it could be highways there, okay? You just heard them say it. There is an underground metro system here in Cali. So if they can have that, they can have highways, freeways. All right? It's big. The freeways may not look like the freeways here, but they are still freeways or highways, okay? If the daggone tunnel is very massive, you would probably need something like that down there anyway, so you can be able to drive and get places quickly. Another commenter said there is an underground city in Chicago. Somebody else says they think oceans are that down there as well. Let's see what else. Okay, somebody went even deeper. Now, I don't know if I believe this, okay, but anyway, I'll read it. She also said, I think they can travel through the ice wall to other lands, many different species, beings, and portals. Now, I don't know about that. We're talking about real things here. Okay. Again, I don't know about all that, but I do believe that they do be doing other things in these tunnels. I don't think they're just sitting there. I just don't. Somebody said there are cities that were already here. They just built on top of it. And that's a known fact because they definitely did it, with some of these lakes, but they didn't just do it because the city was no longer there. Some of these lakes, they actually forced these black people out and then put the water over to make a lake. Okay. Somebody said the government knows, but they don't tell us. I think they are expecting something is going to happen, and when it's close, they will go under. But the thing about it, they can go under all they want to, because even when you go under, unless everything is sealed tight, certain things can still get in there. Okay, but I'm thinking that if they are planning something like that, they're gonna make sure nothing else can get in there. No air. They may have their own oxygen supply down there and all types of stuff. So it is what it is. No telling. Somebody say, yeah, you can read the Bible and figure that out, my guy. And somebody else said, Jesus and his angels ain't no running from them. And I agree with that. You can build all the tunnels you want to. You can do whatever you want to. You're not going to be able to hide. Another commenter said, and these rich and powerful people are the ones digging and building those, or they employ poor people who agree to keep the secret. And I agree. I agree with that. Somebody else said the same name. Jermaine, let me just click on it right here. They also got the city of Ember. I don't know what the city of Ember is. Let me look and see what that is real quick.
Lena and Dew tied their hope to a rock and tossed it down toward the city.
Wait, let me see what this is. So this is the city of Ember.
The rock could have ended up on a roof or kicked into a gutter. But fate ran another course, and the message found its way.
But this is actually a video. I mean, a movie. Let's get some real stuff out. Hold on, let me stop this real quick. You said, what was the other one? It's TARTARIA. Somebody just had that in the comment section in a few minutes. Let me see if I can click on that. She advertising a damn movie. Okay, so this is the other city. Okay, let's see what this is right here. So this is the city right here. We want to hear that. Okay, just look at this one.
Is a controversial hypothesis that suggests a catastrophic event took place in the 18th or 19th century, resulting in a massive flood of mud that covered entire cities and wiped out entire civilizations. According to this theory, the civilization of Tartary, which was once a powerful empire that covered a large part of the Eurasian continent, was destroyed by this event, and its existence was deliberately erased from history by the ruling elite. One of the main pieces of evidence cited by proponents of the Tartaria mud flood theory is the presence of mysterious buildings and structures in various parts of the world that seem to be older than the officially recognized timeline of human history. These structures, known as megaliths, are often made of large stone blocks that would have been impossible to move and erect using the technology available at the time they were supposedly built. Another piece of evidence cited by proponents of the Tartaria mud flood theory is the strange architectural features found in many old buildings in Europe and elsewhere. These features, such as strange windows and doorways, seem to have no practical purpose and are unlike anything found in modern architecture. Proponents of the theory argue that these features are remnants of an older civilization that was destroyed by the mud flood. There are also claims that the Tartaria mud flood theory is supported by geological evidence. Some researchers have pointed to the presence of sedimentary layers in certain regions of the world that seem to indicate a massive flood event took place at some point in the past. Other researchers have claimed that the soil samples from various parts of the world contain high levels of unusual substances, such as iridium, that are typically associated with meteor impacts or other catastrophic events. Proponents of the Tartaria mud flood theory is a controversial hypothesis.
Let me read some of these comments real quick. Okay, so let's see here. So Brad said the fall of the whatever empire was the rise of evil, the system, the greedy, elite, erased from history. I hope I'm wrong, but is it so unbelievable? Okay. Somebody said, I wonder how Noah's flood links to the mud flood, because I feel like they are connected somehow. I do too. I really do. Let's see what other people are saying. Somebody else said, I agree. But then somebody said the flood happened way earlier in time than what we are taught, possibly. Somebody said, yeah, but they are lying about how old Earth is. They say it's billions of years when it's really thousands of years. Somebody said it's possible the Earth itself is billions of years old, but mankind only been around on this Earth for 6,000 years. Somebody said also how the continents got separated before it was connected. Let's see. Somebody said this is called Noah's flood. Well, somebody said no, all these Tartarian theories state the mud flood took place in the 18th or 19th century. The Noah's Ark story was written 7,000 years earlier. Okay, this person says something similar to what I believe. They said the Bible timing we go by is wrong. You got to use Enoch. Yeah, I think I said that right. Calendar. See that it could possibly be. I mean, Enoch, I think I said that right. I think it sounds like it may be wrong. Wrote of angels teaching technology and secrets of heaven to men. Somebody said flooded over these cities from where? Okay, let's see. Somebody said, have you seen that new giant angel statue they found in Russia? Looks like a giant turned to stone. Okay. Another person said in Sacramento, the old buildings are buried. So, like I said before, it's amazing how many
the elites have underground cities and tunnels all around the world. Watch
could be built over, okay? Or water could be over it, or whatever the case is. All right. And I'm pretty sure there are a lot of tunnels throughout the world, and especially throughout the United States of America. The point is this right here, though. Are they using these tunnels to traffic people and kids? Do these tunnels really lead to hospitals, CPS, celebs' homes and mansions, to the parks, to Disneyland, other amusement parks, to the cemetery, to the hospitals, to the courtrooms, like they claim. That's what the real questions are. Okay, we know tunnels are there, but are they using these tunnels for illegal reasons or weird reasons? So you said, my point is that if a mud flood happened, it's completely possible there is infrastructure or tunnels hitting under our feet. Right. And we hold on. And we already know we're gonna show this in a minute. But we already know there are. I mean, we just saw a video of a YouTuber or a TikToker exploring a tunnel. Okay, he just showed you the stairway. He just showed you the elevator and all. Now this is Ally Carter right here talking about the cities. That's who was talking about that and saying that. So listen. Now she could have been just reading some YouTube videos and TikTok. I don't know, but I'm just saying. We stop.
Cities underground. There's warehouses underground. There's actual homes underground. People build these tunnels, and they built them for decades. There's a lot of elite celebrities. They go down there for parties underneath the Getty Museum in Los Angeles, California. I was there for a cocktail party. We walked through the museum, through the garden area, and employees led us to underground tunnels. We had to take an elevator and stairs. We have to be led. There is no way that you can just walk into a tunnel. The entrances and the exits are in your face, but there's no way that you can just walk through tunnels. You'll get stuck. You'll go deeper and deeper. You won't be able to come back out because it's hard, because the tunnels run all different directions for miles and miles and miles and miles. So if you go down the wrong one, you'll get stuck, and it's confusing to turn back around and get back to where you're going. So you have to be led in and out. I think people.
So you just heard her say that.
There's cities underground.
So again, she could experience this. She claimed she was in a tunnel. At the same time, she could have been watching videos that talk about tunnels and tell you everything that's there, and she could have came back and said that. I don't know. The thing is, though, we do know, or we do believe, there are underground tunnels all throughout the United States of America, including other countries and things like that. Like I said before, the real thing is, are they using these tunnels to do any type of trafficking of kids or grown-ups? One has to wonder, where are the 450,000 kids that are missing each and every day? All right? Point blank. Okay, one has to wonder that. And let's read a couple of these comments. Somebody said, turn that music down. I agree. What else? Somebody said, Allie, there's something called the back rooms underground where people go investigate. They are never seen again. Check it out on YouTube and TikTok. Are these the same videos? I have seen the same of what you are talking about. Okay. So y'all need to check those out. Check out those videos where they say people go to these back rooms, underground, tunnels. They go there to investigate and they never are seen again. Just like this dude, it was a TikToker or YouTuber who went and found a cave, a so-called cave. I think it was in Las Vegas a couple of years ago. And he went there and he went inside that cave and he never was seen again. Okay, I can't remember the dude's name, but they don't know if he went in there and got lost or he fell or whatever. But he went inside that cave, which probably led into a tunnel, and this dude was never seen again. I think he was either a TikToker or either a YouTuber. You can actually look up that story. Okay, it was all over the the news and everything. He was never seen again. As a matter of fact, I thought I did a live on it a couple when I first started doing the lives and everything. But yeah, you can check it out on YouTube. Just type in YouTuber or TikToker who went to a cave, I think in Las Vegas, Nevada, or Nevada somewhere, and he went there exploring, and he went in a cave and never was seen again. So I mean, I can believe this. You know what I'm saying? I can believe that people have went to investigate and was never seen or found again. You know, that's why I could never go investigate stuff like this. So anyway, let me go ahead and go to the next story about Diddy real quick, and y'all tell me in the comment area if you are watching this video, do you think tunnels are throughout the United States of America? What do you think they use these tunnels for, if anything? And do you think it's possible for them to use tunnels for X trafficking or doing some other weird type stuff? Some people think they have, aliens, that they are doing research work on in some of these tunnels. You know what I'm saying? Like in Area 51 and stuff. So you just never know. You never know. So here we go right here. Diddy. Hold on, let me get the story. Maybe I got to find it, y'all. So, Big Homie CC, who I do not know who that is, Big Homie CC. Let me turn this music back on. He alleges, you guys, that Diddy asked a man if he wanted to be a roach or walk with God. Now, I don't know what this roach thing means. It's kind of very strange, but we will see right now, okay? If the story is still here, let's see. Anyway, he is a celeb bodyguard, Big Homie CC. He is known for his work with high-profile figures in the music industry. So he's definitely been opening up regarding Sean Diddy Combs. He's in this interview right here, he is telling us about an experience that he remembers while working security at a Sean Diddy Combs party. So this is him right here, so y'all can see what he looks like. So according to Big Homie CC, the event took an unexpected turn after the main party ended and another more private one started. He said he saw Diddy arrive holding hands with two men. Get that? While another man walked around the room requesting attendees to sign NDAs, non-disclosure agreements. He said, "I'm good, bro. I'm going to the car. I'm not signing no damn NDA." That's what CC recalled. He also shared details about Diddy's behavior at the event, claiming that the music mogul was particularly touchy with some of the guests. So this is one moment that that he is describing in detail. He said that Diddy grabbed this other guy by his neck and he was like, do you have love in your heart, young man? Do you want to be a roach or do you want to walk with God? Okay, so Homie CC said, I'm looking like, you're going to let him grab you like that? Now, reflecting on the incident, Big Homie CC concluded by commenting on Diddy's demeanor, saying he be on tough stuff too. So I guess he's a tough cake toucher. So he's saying that Diddy walked in there holding two men's hand. He also said that Diddy was touching on all the men, I guess, allegedly. He also said Diddy walked up to another young man and asked him, did he want to be a roach or does he want to walk with God? Now, what did he mean by that? He also said he grabbed him by his neck. And that's when he asked him, do you have love in your heart? And then that's when he asked him, do you want to be a roach or do you want to walk with God? So I guess when he said, do you want to be a roach, meaning do you want people just to walk over you and step on you, or do you want to walk with God? Maybe he think he's referring to himself as a God, and he's telling this dude, if you do the things that I say you should do, or I'm asking you to do, you can walk with me because I'm God. Otherwise, you would be like a roach that I and other people would just step over you. Point blank. That's what I think it means. I don't know if it does. I'm just saying. Let's see what people are saying. Let's see. So they're just basically, one person said, I would distance myself from a person who allegedly had a room with freaky women and he's sitting in the corner, allegedly, what off. Okay. I would too. I don't understand why these people even associated with him when they saw him doing all these weird things. Okay. And why didn't these people go to the proper authorities, even in another state or shit? I mean, just somewhere else different and just tell what they saw. Why did everybody sit here or stand there and see things and didn't say anything? And now, 50,000 years later, they want to start telling. If you weren't telling back then, I mean, why are you telling now? I mean, if they would have told back then, a lot of stuff that happened to people wouldn't have happened. With them waiting forever to say anything, so many people have gotten victimized. So that's why I say when all these people who saw these things transpire, they are just as guilty because they sat there and they watched these things, and then they got an excuse why they did not say anything. But now they brave because he's incarcerated, and so now they want to tell the world what they saw. They should have been telling that. Right. Walk with God. Him. Right. That's what I just said. Thank you, Jermaine. He's a very sick guy. See, that's why he didn't think he would get caught, because he has a God complex. He think he is God, maybe not the God, but he thinks he is a God. And so he thinks he got all that power, and he thought he would be out. Okay. Because he knew he was going to jail, but he thought he would get out and they wouldn't be able to keep him, or his stuff would just not, like, he'll get away with everything. And we really don't know. He could get away with whatever, if he did anything. Because remember, he is innocent until proven guilty. These are all just allegations, what we think, based on what people are presenting on social media and in the news articles and things like that, point blank, or what they say. So again, that God complex mixed in with, you think you know everything, you can't tell you nothing, you think you can't be touched, and you think you can do anything you want to anybody, are all ingredients for a complete disaster. And that's exactly why he's where he is right now. All right. So what do you guys think about that? Him saying that he asking that dude, do you want to be like a roach or do you want to walk with God? Now he's like a roach. Okay. So let's get another couple more stories. Some of these stories I'll tell you guys tomorrow because I definitely got to go over the CEO, and it's already 12:54. Let's see here. So let's give you one more on Diddy because we've been talking about him so much. Let's see which one I want to tell you guys about. So Leonardo DiCaprio is caught up in a Diddy scandal after party comment. Let's see what he said, guys. So they said that Hollywood actor has also been drawn into a controversy by a resurfaced clip from a 2017 interview. Let's see what they said. So that he was Leonardo was Diddy's top guest for reviving the White Party. Okay, let's see. This happened, I think, in 1998 when they started these all-white parties. And he kept on doing these until 2009. And he was going to revive the white parties in 2017. Okay, let's see. So they said Diddy responded that the Oscar winning actor Leonardo DiCaprio, who had attended previous events based on the photos of his parties that were available, was the most important person on the guest list for the celebration. So anyway, he received backlash, okay, because of a resurfaced clip from Diddy's interview. So people are shocked, I guess, and they are doubting the actor's reputation in light of recent Diddy revelations. Let's see. They didn't tell us exactly what he said, but I'm sure they probably think he went to one of those freak off parties as well. Now, they also claim that Leonardo only attended the white party and he was not there for the freak offs. All right. And so Marlon Wayans also claimed that he went to Diddy's all white parties and he said he never seen Leonardo attend the other parties after the all white parties. I don't know how he would know for sure unless he was there himself. Anyway, they said the evidence which matches freak offs found during a raid on the rapper's Miami home has put him under intense scrutiny. I guess Leonardo and Sean Puffy Combs. Now I don't know exactly what he said. Let's see. Somebody talking about him in this comment section though. They said this punk never fooled me. I never liked him or his movies. He's an arrogant piece of S. I think he's a tri-exual and he likes Diddy. Anyone around this, you know what, has to be like him. Somebody said no love for him or Wesley Snipes. Somebody said I can see him pounding Diddy in the rear for a line of CRACK. I don't know what he said though. They don't have. I don't know why they do these stories and don't put up what he said. Somebody said busted, borderline. You know what? PEDO. He's garbage. What? And this person is crazy. Another commenter said it's amazing to see the elite buy their way out of scandals. Okay, again, I don't know what this dude said because I don't see anything in this article that says what he said. Let me look through it again. Okay, right here, let's see. Okay, they said that Diddy referred to Leonardo as his favorite guest. That raises concerns about the larger dynamics in Hollywood. Let's see what else. And then that video, I do remember seeing that video where Leonardo was talking to Diddy. He asked him, was he coming to the party? And Leonardo was all into it. But he was talking about the white party. Again, I don't know if he went to the freak offs. You know what I'm saying? I don't recall if I heard anybody mention his name. I'm not sure. I thought I did hear one of them say, I'm not sure though, 100%. So I don't know. I don't know for sure, you know, if he attended the other party. Let's see. Look, guys. So yeah, so they're going by that interview where Diddy refers to Leonardo as his favorite party guest. Okay, so hey, we don't know exactly if it means something more in detail or if he's just basically saying that he just is one of his favorite party goers. You know what I'm saying? You know, his party guest. So I mean, he could mean many different things. That could mean many different things. So that's what people are looking at amongst whatever else Leonardo himself said. Period. Yeah, that's what they say, but that doesn't mean it's 100% truth. I don't know about that. I don't know for sure, but I thought I heard his name mentioned by one of those girls, but I'm not sure. Okay, one more Diddy thing, and then we are going to be done with Diddy for the night. There was another one that I wanted to show you. Talk to you guys about. Let's see, where is that? Let's take this one off though. So I think it's where they said that Diddy, no, where Don Richards said that she was terrified of Diddy, and she said he had a vicious temper. Okay, I believe that too. I believe it. Let's see here. She said he did physical abuse to her. And she definitely filed a lawsuit against him in September. She said that Combs groped and grabbed her body parts, actually assaulted her. He also failed to pay her the money that was promised to her. He also stopped her from eating and sleeping during those years. She said that he just treated her very badly. Now, she claims that when she talked to Sean Combs about being disrespectful to her and for treating her wrong, he became very violent. She said that he was very, very, very violent, and it was a very bad atmosphere. And she said she was absolutely terrified of him, period. The thing about it, for me, if you're that terrified of somebody, I would just get far away from that person, even if that means that I have to move to a different city and state. There's no way I would continue, being around him, point blank. I just would have got away some type of way. A lot of people are on Puffy's side though, in this comment section. So I'm not going to read this because again, we don't know if she's telling the truth. She could be, and what if she is telling the truth? And then these people are saying all these crazy comments, And like I said before, and I'll say it again. Once his criminal trial is completed, then I guess they will do these civil lawsuits. Once these little civil lawsuits have started, the trials have started for these, then we will find out if these victims are telling the truth or if some of them if some of them are lying. We will find out then, because I'm pretty sure, I would hope that they will have evidence to support their claims. So we will see then. Okay. So that would be it for Diddy's news tonight. It's so much, I can't do everything in one night. Again, we'll be talking about Diddy every single day until his trial is over. All right. So whatever I didn't cover today, I will cover it tomorrow. All right. So now we're going to talk about that CEO who was gunned down. Okay. Um, mm, so we'll do that for about a couple of minutes. And that will be it for this live. And I'm going to try to give y'all one breaking news article, and that'll be it. So this CEO stuff is pretty big too. So again, whatever I can't tell you tonight, I'll tell you guys tomorrow. But let me tell y'all something crazy. They referred to this dude, not the CEO himself, but the person who did the hitman. I'm gonna call him that because that's what he seemed like to me. They referred to him as light skinned. They said that New York Police Department refused to call this dude a white man and call him light skinned instead. Let me get some water real quick, y'all. So as y'all know, on Wednesday morning, okay, just before 7 a.m., this man fatally shot UnitedHealthcare CEO Brian Thompson near a hotel on 54th Street between 6th and 7th Avenues in New York City. Okay. The shooter is still at large, and authorities don't believe his DEADLY act was random. NYPD Commissioner Jessica Tisch said during a news conference that it was premeditated, pre-planned, targeted attack, and that the suspect was lying in wait for several minutes. Anyway, they said some people, especially Black people, could not help but notice something a little off about the way the shooter had been described. NYPD Chief of Detectives Joseph Kinney said during a news conference that the shooter appeared to be a light-skinned male wearing a light brown or cream-colored jacket, a black face mask, black and white sneakers, and a very distinctive gray backpack. Now, folks on Twitter or X took they took exception to Kenny's use of the term light skin, a term typically used to describe Black people of a lighter complexion. And they tripped out that they used that term, to describe a man who looks like he is white. One commenter said, somebody tell the NYPD that this is not a light-skinned man. This is a white-skinned man. Another commenter said, NYPD is trying to paint a picture that the shooter that shot and unalived the CEO of UnitedHealthcare is a light-skinned man. Another person wrote, lies. I'm a light-skinned man. The man in the picture is a white man. So, of course, the suspect in the photo is wearing a mask. So it's arguable that you can't definitely tell what his race is. But one would have to be stretching there. I don't see color vision if they look at the photo and did not immediately determine the suspect is a white man. You can tell what color this man is by looking at him, even with the mask over his face, okay? So anyway, They said, and considering that American law enforcement, politicians, and even media outlets tend to have a difficult time calling white domestic terrorism exactly what it is, despite the data that shows it represents the biggest domestic terrorism threat in the nation. It's understanding that the use of the term light skin raised some eyebrows. So anyway, this is what they said happened. They said that many people passed the person by, the shooter, but he appeared to wait for his intended target. As Thompson arrived at the Hilton, the shooter stepped out from behind a car and fired multiple rounds, striking Thompson in the leg and back. They also said it appeared that the GUN malfunctions. As it clears the jam, it begins to fire again. The suspect then ran through an alley, hopped on an electric city bike, and rode through Central Park on Central Drive. One witness said, I hear a shot. When I look around, I saw a guy with a GUN. He shot 3 times and then he starts running. Anyway, investigators recovered several 9mm shell casings from outside the hotel and a cell phone from the alleyway through which the suspect fled. They also searched his hotel room and they searched, Thompson's hotel room and interviewed his UnitedHealthcare colleagues. Okay. Anyway, the police department is offering up to $10,000 for information that leads to an arrest in this case. Now, like I told you yesterday, on these 3 bullets that the guy he shot, I forgot how many times he shot, but anyway, 3 bullets that was on the scene had words on them. On each bullet, there was 3 words on one. It was one word on each of the 3 bullets. One said defend, depose, and deny. All right. Now, police said that either the suspect wrote this to make the police think something totally different, or it's a hidden message there. Now, I personally think it's a hidden message. I think the defend means that this suspect is defending the people because I read that this CEO was the person to approve some type of artificial intelligent machine that was basically rejecting people who was critically ill. Okay. So he was the one to approve that. So it could be that this suspect knows someone or some people that this affected, or it could be a family member that was affected, or he's just fighting for all the people that it did affect. All right. And depose and deny. We went over this yesterday, what those possibly could mean. I think depose mean to take him from his position like he did abruptly, and I think the deny could mean since he denied people who really needed the insurance, well, now he's going to deny him being in that position, and that's the reason why he was taken out. Okay, I'm just reaching out. I don't know if this is what it means. I'm just saying this is what I think. All right, so I think he wrote those words on the bullets, or either he was hired and the person who hired him, they wrote the words to let people know what's up and why they did it. Okay, because they're defending the people that got denied. They're getting rid of him, deposed, get rid of him because he don't need to be there. They also denied him that position any longer because he okayed that machine, that artificial intelligence. I mean, that denied people, in the insurance, when they had their insurance claims and they were critically ill. So denied. Now he denied him. You know what I'm saying? He took him out that position. He's denied. He can't be doing anything else again. Period. But the thing about it is that I don't know why people don't realize even when you take somebody out, they're going to hire somebody else that will probably finish doing what he did. So, with that being said, it could be something totally different, the reason why he was taken out. I also read that this CEO was being investigated for some inside trading. Now, this could be because of that. They said he was sharing. I'm going to read the story because I don't want to say the wrong thing, but I think they said he was sharing information or something as well, which is, I think, inside trading. That's what that's all about. It's not all about that, but I think they do share information, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so it could be tied up to that as well. You know what I'm saying? It's so many scenarios. You know what I'm saying? It's so many things you can look at. As they let us know more and more about this CEO. All right. Yeah, everybody definitely can see that he's white. Let's see what 2 comments say. Okay. Let's see. Oh, they talking about the light skin thing. Now again, I don't know why they call him light skin, but I can almost imagine they probably used the word light skin because they didn't want nobody to know that he is white at the time. Okay, painting a horrible picture again for Black people. I mean, that's the way I see it. I'm just gonna be perfectly honest about it. You know what I'm saying? Because why would you say light skin? When I saw him, I knew he was white, even with the mask on. Come on now. Huh. Anyway, let me go to the next story about him. And I got an update on this other dude, this Cash App founder too. Let me just say this so I can keep this for you guys. Okay, so let's see here. So they also said that this suspect used fake ID to check into a New York City hostel before the unaliving. Y'all know a hostel is like a little hotel, okay? And they also said he paid in cash as well. So they did catch him leaving the AYH hostel on Manhattan's Upper West Side on Thursday. Okay, and this is one of the general views of this hostel. Okay, so here it is right here so y'all can see it. I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what this is too, because I think it's like a little hotel / a little apartment. I think I can't remember because I remember that little scary movie I saw like that, and they showed us what it looks like. Okay. They also said that he dropped a burner phone in the alley after the shooting. Now, he probably dropped that on purpose because it's a burner phone. All right. So I doubt he had any incriminating evidence on that phone. He probably dropped that on purpose because he was just using that probably to contact whoever he had to contact, and they probably was using a burner phone too. I mean, that would be the smart thing to do. Everybody should be using a burner phone and then just get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, police are looking into the data that was on the phone as well as fingerprints that were left on the device. Now, hopefully, if he was smart, he would have had on gloves while using the burner phone, and he should have been disguising his voice. All right. I don't know if he dropped that phone on purpose, though. He probably just dropped it on accident, because if he's talking on the phone and he's using his own voice, Google does, if you leave like a voice message or if you're talking to your phone, it does record your voice. So he probably did drop that on mistake. And then I don't know if he used gloves every time he touched the phone. So I'm thinking he did drop that phone by mistake. And he did leave fingerprints, so he didn't have on no gloves. They also looking into a water bottle that was purchased at a Starbucks near the scene of the unaliving. So police said that the DNA from the bottle is being used to build a suspect profile. They said that he paid cash at the Starbucks. And they also said that that suspect was in New York about 10 days before he unalived Thompson. They also said the weapon that the suspect used could work to police's advantage and address rumors the suspect may have worked as a hitman. Now, they said the speculation is that it's a hitman. It's a professional unaliver and all this sort of stuff. And the police said I would just hesitate on that and tell people to just be mindful of the fact that professional hitmen primarily exist in the movies. They don't really exist. Y'all a damn lie. Okay, stop lying, police. Okay, they may not call them hitmen, but they do exist. What are you talking about? They said what we know so far is that he was calm. He clearly knew the route. They say it doesn't mean it wasn't a murder for hire. Those things do happen. The idea that this is a professional shooter, I am skeptical of. So a firearms expert named David Cass, he agreed that the suspect was not a professional, but may have been using a rare pistol. They think the weapon could be a bolt action pistol. They said this pistol is a very unique pistol and they don't make that many of them. They said if it is that GUN, they will be able to narrow him down to a very small number of purchasers, people he bought it from. The thing about it, that's if he bought it from anybody like that. He could have got it illegally from somebody else. Who knows? I mean, again, they're not telling the truth about everything because, listen, they claim that hitmen don't exist, and we know that they do, okay? They may call them other names, but they do. They are there. And there are people who unalive people, like murder for hire. They are out there. Somebody said they are very professional and highly skilled. And they say it's sad. It is not just in the movies, okay? Period. They said John Dutton was unalived by a high-skilled hitman. Okay, so it is what it is. Let's see. Somebody said sociopaths do three things when they unalive without knowing it. They distance themselves from the scene, tell you what happened without being there, and stage the scene. The wife wasn't there. distant. She said he was getting threats. Lie, never reporting. Telling what happened without being there and putting words on bullet casings is staging to throw authorities off. The wife had him unalive by her boyfriend is probably what happened. Hey, Most Hated, thank you so much for tuning in. Y'all make sure y'all show Most Hated some love and support. Bob said, I said it from the get-go, she hired someone. Dion said, I hope he gets away with it. American healthcare is legalized, organized crime. You pay for protection, and when you need that protection, they can choose whether you live or pass on, which is what mobs and mafias do. United Healthcare has highest rate of denying claims than any other health insurance agency. 32% of claims they receive get denied. CEOs of healthcare companies in the USA live very wealthy lives off the hard labor and suffering of others. There are so many other strangers who have been shot and unalive or passed on in horrible ways that I have actual sympathy for. I could care less about anybody who can sleep at night profiting off of human suffering. Sorry, but not sorry. Terry said he was not a hitman. He was a complete amateur, probably been to the range a few times. Then EB said, how the F do you know that? Shut the F up. You don't know. SHIT. Okay. So then the dude came back and said, by looking at the video and having knowledge on the subject being discussed. Okay. Somebody said, it's a hit. It was outsourced. The man looks like a clean cut soldier. Okay. Okay, so here we go. Hold on, let me see. Somebody said professional hitmen actually do exist. And I believe they do too. Okay. They may not call themselves hitmen. They may call themselves by many different names. Somebody said, what was he about to tell his shareholders? Who else knew where he was staying, the route he would travel, and when? Somebody said his wife would know it. He had beginning treats. So says his wife. Done, done, done. Okay. So let's see what else we got on this man. Okay, let's see here. So now we know that the suspect used fake IDs. He uses regular money to pay for the hostel he stayed in, and he used regular cash to pay for his bottled water that he got at Starbucks. Okay. We also know that he was smiling in the picture at I think the hotel or store, whatever the case is. We got that too. We know all of that. We also know that he dropped this burner phone, and they did get some fingerprints off of that, and he has some data there. They're looking into that data right now. All right, so we know that. We also know that he was in New York City for about 10 days as well. Okay, and he also got on some type of scooter or something like that when he got through shooting the CEO. Okay. So they also said that this suspect arrived in New York on a Greyhound bus. Okay. So he came there, you guys, on the Greyhound bus. And maybe he did that on purpose because I think it's more difficult. If you get on that daggone plane, you got to show ID. Okay. You're going to be checked and things like that. Okay. When you get on Greyhound, you don't go through all of that. So that's probably why he took the Greyhound. So this is him smiling in this video here, I guess at the hotel, wherever he was at. Yeah, I'm sure y'all seen this picture already. Okay, let's see. And he came from Atlanta. He arrived on the Greyhound last month on a bus from ATL. Okay, so they say he got on a bus in ATL a day before Thanksgiving. Okay, and this is him right here too. Okay, he's showing his whole face just about. I mean, what are they? That you can basically tell. What are they talking about? You can see what he looks like, basically, right there. So Greyhound did say they are fully cooperating with authorities. Okay, and they cannot provide any further comment at this time because this is an active investigation. Okay, so yeah, so that's something else we know about right now. You know, he rode a bus from ATL and came out to New York. He rode the Greyhound. All right, and they just basically going over the same stuff that I just read. So we're not going to go back over that. Now, I mean, this is a conspiracy theory. I don't even know if this is true, but I'm going to tell you guys about this. Anyway, they claim on TikTok that UnitedHealthcare already posted CEO job listing after Brian Thompson shooting. Okay, they said just hours after UnitedHealthcare CEO Brian Thompson was tragically unalived. Okay, on his way to an investor conference in New York City, and with the shooter still at large, a TikTok video went viral claiming the CEO position at UnitedHealthcare was open and ready to fill. Now, the clip left viewers stunned in disbelief. But once the initial shock wears off, a couple of big questions come to mind. Number one, would a major company like UnitedHealthcare really post a job listing for a CEO within hours of such a high-profile tragedy? Number two, do corporations, especially those as large as UnitedHealthcare, recruit their CEOs through an online application process? Now, in a TikTok uploaded by LOL Brandon on December the 4th, 2024, the same day Brian Thompson was unalived in Manhattan, the user appears stunned, covering his mouth with one hand while a green screen behind him shows what looks like a Lincoln job listing for the role of CEO. The listing specifies the job location as Minnetonka, Minnesota, with a salary range of $300,000 to $450,000 per year. It also highlights that the position is remote but full time. Now, according to the screenshot shown in the video, the listing allegedly already had 100 applicants at the time it was captured. The TikTok sparked a mix of reactions, with some users expressing disbelief over the timing. One commenter said, definition of take care of yourself, because that job will replace you no matter what. And then some other people just thought it was a straight up lie. All right. So anyway, they said this TikTok appears to be fake. Um, and they said, here's why that makes sense. They said, while we wouldn't put it past any large corporation to start searching for a replacement to fill a vacant CEO role, it's highly unlikely that UnitedHealthcare posted a job listing within hours of a CEO being DUNNED down. Another red flag is that the CEO position is listed as remote. Let's be clear, CEOs don't typically get the luxury of working from home, even though they enjoy perks most non-executives can only dream about. Now, a CEO making between $300,000 and $450,000 a year while working from their couch sounds pretty daggone crazy. And then they said they did a search on UnitedHealthcare website, and leaking for CEO job listing comes up empty. This suggests one of two things. Either the company did post a job, which seems implausible, and then they quickly removed it after facing backlash, or someone with tech skills created a fake listing just to generate buzz online. Okay, so that's what they think. They think it was fake. Like they said they don't believe that UnitedHealthcare posted that position like that. And if they did do it, then they must have removed it very quickly after receiving backlash. Period. Okay, so for me, I believe they did post it, y'all. I'm just gonna say that. I believe they did post it and then took it down. One commenter said, why are we shocked? They offered a $10,000 reward. They are the number one health insurance company in the U.S., and that's all they offer for their CEO unaliving. Somebody said that reward is from NYPD, not UHC. And then another commenter said, so that's even worse. Another commenter said the fact that these investors and employees stepped over his body to proceed with their scheduled meeting was telling. Another commenter said that goes for any job position. Your employer does not give a crap about you. Okay. Eric said they are a business. They aren't going to mourn. They are to replace and move on. And I agree, you guys. I honestly think, I don't know for sure if they did post that. Somebody could have did it, on their own, like you said, or they could have posted it and then took it down because of the backlash. We would never know. So it is what it is. Okay. So let's see what else we got here. So a lot of people are claiming that this suspect looks like Timothy Chalamet. I don't think he looks like Timothy Chalamet, but I don't know. Some people think that he looks like the shooter looks like Timothy Chalamet. So y'all may just want to look that up and see if they look alike. All right. Because I don't know if he does. I don't think he does. Let's see what they're saying here. Hold on, y'all. So they said that Brian Thompson's unaliver smile may hold vital clues to his identity. Expert fears he's a charmer. And I thought that too, because the guy is not unattractive or anything, and he's smiling and flirting and shit. At least that's what he looks like. So I believe he probably could be a charmer as well. And I think, that's the reason why he probably was able to maneuver through everything like the way he did. Because a lot of times people do look at how you look and things like that, and they let you get away with things. I mean, why are you coming here to unalive somebody? You smiling and stuff like you taking them modeling pictures and shit. So let's see. So this lady is actually, she analyzed his picture. She called his smile a sinister smile. Her name is Dr. Constantine. Um, they said that his joy, that sinister smile, may come from his excitement that he is going to pull off a murder. Okay. They said that he did not look like he was angry in another picture. They say he had on his game face. Um, they say his eyes looked like they were focused a lot, and he was not mad. She said usually when people be unaliving people like that, they usually have their lips usually be pressed tight. But she said his lips was not pressed tight. So that indicates that he was not in anger. She said if he was in anger, his lips would be pressed tight. They would be tight and stretched. She said she just don't see that there. So she does not believe he was angry. It looks like to me he was happy. I'm going to be perfectly honest. I hate to say that. It looks like he was happy to get ready to do what he was getting ready to do. Point blank. This man was cheesy. Okay. And that's on everything. So yeah. She said that this dude did a targeted attack, a targeted shot. He has firearm training. She said he was so relaxed. This is not a guy that runs up to him and does it on the impulse. He's calculated, knows what he's going to do. She said his steps are very controlled. That tells me that it's planned and there was preparation. He's leaning back as he is shooting. Look at the angle of his body. Oftentimes, at the shooting ranges, you will lean forward, and he's leaning backwards with his arms straight out. She said exactly what I said. He would blend in anywhere, okay, making him hard to notice. That's kind of scary. This is the kind of guy you wouldn't think twice about if you are walking down the street. I said the same thing. He doesn't appear hurried, okay? Even right before he starts shooting, he has a quick step. That's an action stance. And then he plants his foot, then bam. So he was confident. He was calm. He was in control. He was precise with everything. He did what he had to do and got out of there. Point blank. Somebody said he had a plan, had a reason to end the CEO's life. I would guess it's because someone was denied help and it goes straight to the top. Nothing better than real street justice. We need more of this same to take care of those arrogant mothers spending our taxpaying dollars doing nothing for the people and everything for a felon sexual predator. Okay. I don't agree with all that this person just said. Okay. Wow. Okay. Somebody said he was probably conference with the person he was buying his water bottle from before the attack. That only shows you he has a non-moral conscience. Somebody said he almost he almost looks feminine to me. Now this person said the same thing I said. This person said the way this dude is smiling looks like a flirting type of smile to me. I don't know who he's looking at, but he is flirting. Somebody said he was talking to a woman, so he was flirting. That's what it looks like to me. All right. Steve said the CEO is the real Killer. Somebody said could be a woman. Looks like an XX to me. That dude does not look like a woman. Okay, y'all saying this because this man is smiling, chilling, and not ugly as hell. Let's keep it real. That's why y'all said that. This picture right here, you can tell he is a man. Okay, he just smiled. He just got very clear skin, and looks like he's been taking care of himself. Okay, let's keep it real. It really does. Hey, Iceman, thank you so much for stopping by. That's what you see right there. Looks like he's been taking care of himself. Looks like he's flirting with some woman, like I said before, and things like that. Period. He's probably not even thinking about what he's getting ready to do. Looks like he was just talking to a woman. Period. Let me show y'all. In this picture right here, you can tell he's probably laughing, smiling, flirting. Like somebody said, like I said before, it's a smile that men do when they're talking to a woman. Okay, point blank. He's probably not even thinking about what he's getting ready to do, But I would say he probably wasn't mad about going to do what he was getting ready to do, because otherwise, he probably wouldn't be doing it. He probably was, all into it. Let's keep it real. I don't know why people are scared to say that. He was probably all into it, especially if he did this because the CEO denied so many people who were critically ill. We don't know why this man did this. This was something that, like some people say, they think that that other person has something to do with it. Then I would say, I mean, could be still smiling, happy because of that too. I mean, like I said before, there's so many different scenarios, and any one of those scenarios, I don't think he would probably be sad about doing what he was getting ready to do, point blank. But in that picture right there, I think he was smiling because he was smiling at the woman that he was talking to. He probably was flirting with her, or she could have been flirting with him. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think he looks like a woman. Like I said, I think people are saying that because, because of his features and stuff like that. Because it's clear skin, he doesn't look rough. He's not ugly or anything like that. So it's a lot of stuff that that they are probably basing their answers on regarding if he looks like a man or a woman. And this daggone lady talking about he looks like he's enjoying. Yeah, he sure does, because he's damn smiling at this woman, Yeah. But anyway, let's. What? Let me see what they said right here, y'all. I don't know what they're talking about right here. They said, let's see. Hostile workers chat led Brian Thompson sweet talking iller to remove mask. before vanishing. Yep. So he was flirting with this woman and she was flirting with him. So that's the reason he took his mask down. Yep, the lady was flirting with him. I told y'all, either he was flirting with her or she was flirting with him. Go replay this video. You'll hear me say that. You can tell, listen, you can tell that's what he's doing. When you look at this picture, he was not smiling because he get ready. That's why I'm glad I kept on reading. He's not smiling because he's about to go do what he's doing. He talking to this damn woman who's flirting with him because she probably thinks he's attractive. Okay? If you saw this dude, let's keep it real. Let's talk for real. If you saw this dude, you would not think this dude is about to go unalive anybody. Okay, let's keep it real. Not saying that somebody is attractive can go and be a healer because you can be, but we're just saying, this woman see this man that looks fairly decent, so she's flirting with him. And then he removed his mask and everything. He was smiling at her and things like that, which is stupid. I don't know why he did that, but it is what it is. So let's see. And those are the only images too that they got of him without his mask, but you can clearly tell what this man looks like just about, Yeah, the check-in woman was flirting with him, standing at the desk of the hostel, waiting to check in. He reportedly took off his mask when the woman asked to see his smile. So then he pulled down his mask just long enough for the camera to catch an image of his uncovered face, which NYPD has now released to the public. Because at first, even with his mask up, you can tell that he's a white man too. I don't know where they get this light skin thing at. He looked tripped out in there with that mask on. Was it cold there? I'm sure it was. Yeah. So that's why he had his mask now, and that's why he was smiling like that. Because the girl was flirting with him and said she wanted to see that smile. And a lot of people also passed him while he was waiting on this dude and didn't say a damn thing. Because you know why? Because it looked like an average, a nice looking dude, he didn't look like he could do anything to anybody. So they just walked right by him, passed right by him. They didn't even pay attention to him. But if he was looking all rough and everything else, they would have been like, what is this dude doing here? They'll be calling the police and everything. That's crazy, man. They say he definitely knew how to operate that GUN, because how he was able to clear the malfunctions of the GUN pretty quickly. Yeah, that's tripped out though. I'm not gonna lie. Somebody said, well, the devil was always handsome with beautiful singing voice. Girls and guys, you better watch out. All that glitter isn't gold. That's what I just said. Because if he is, he looks all right, nice looking dude. That's what people looked at and just thought he was okay. Let's keep it real. I know some people are scared to say that, but that's just the truth. You know what I'm saying? That's why some people say he looks like a girl because, like I said, looks like he's been taking care of himself, nice skin, all of that. It just looked like he's been taking care of himself. And he's not an ugly dude. So that's why that girl was flirting with him. Okay? And that's why people did not pay attention to him. They just probably thought he was an attractive dude just hanging out, and it is what it is. But if he would have looked rough, looking a hot ass mess, then they might have paid attention to him. And they probably would have called the police. Who knows? And like I said, some people claim he looked like Timothy Charlemagne. I don't know about that, because to me he doesn't look like him. But it is what it is. And they definitely say he trained. A former FBI agent says that this dude trained for his mission. Okay, point blank. This is a former FBI that said that, a female former FBI agent. Okay, that's what she said. She said this person definitely knew his GUN, knew it would malfunction, and trained for his mission. And he accomplished his mission. And again, she said it was done very calmly. But she did say she does not believe he is a professional marksman. And that's what they be calling hitmen. Okay, so they do exist, point blank, professional marksmen. And they did say either he was playing this out in his skill, really practicing to make it a successful hit, or he could have been hired. But she said this is not a sharpshooter or no marksman, okay? She did say he was well versed in the shooting. And she thinks he went to a fire arms range. But we don't know for sure if that's what, he did. That's just what they think. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and see what else, because we got to get ready to get out of here in about 2 more minutes to see. Okay. So like I just told you guys, the CEO was under investigation by the Department of Justice for inside trading, okay? So they said on February the 16th, Thompson reviewed stock options and sold shares worth 15.1 million just days before the Department of Justice announced its investigation into UnitedHealthcare's acquisitions. The investigation focused on whether these deals unlawfully consolidated the company's market dominance, potentially violating antitrust laws. All right. They also had one of the largest healthcare data breaches in U.S. history. They said this data breach exposed sensitive data for 1/3 of the American population and forced the company to pay a ransom of $22 million to hackers. Okay, so that's some things. Let's see what else they got on here. Okay, so there you go. Okay, let's see. One commenter said, how is it what he was being investigated for, allegedly, any different than what any member of Congress does? More double standards. There's always more to the story than what we are led to believe. And I agree. Somebody said, did he go to urgent care first? Did he really need to go in an ambulance? These are the questions that his company would ask. That's crazy. Somebody else says, so here comes the real dirt. The real dirt. Someone important wanted to shut him up before he took a plea deal. All right. It doesn't pay to play Now he can't enjoy a single penny of his wealth. Somebody said a Trump supporter like Epstein silenced him. Okay. So again, they got so many different scenarios. This dude could have been unalived, okay, like he in the manner that he was. It could be, like I said, it could be some person who did it because of all the stuff that the insurance company took people through, when they were trying to get covered or trying to get it, the insurance. It could be because of the inside trading. It could be because of whatever he could tell, you know what I'm saying? It could be the other reason, what you guys said, which I don't want to say. It's just so many things and stuff. But we do know that this person clearly practiced, okay, and could have been hired. We just don't know for sure. Okay. So any other information that I have on this CEO, I would definitely be telling you guys tomorrow. Let me see if they got the side-by-side pictures of both of them. They don't. But anyway, maybe I'll show you guys tomorrow. I don't know if I want to, because I don't want people. I probably won't. Y'all gonna have to look this up online. Timothy Chalamet, Chalamet. Okay, he's an actor. All right. I don't think they look alike though, but some people may think they look alike, but I just don't. They got them right here. No, they don't look alike. I don't know where they. I mean, they don't look alike to me. Not even with the thing, the hood on. Okay, point blank, they do not look alike. But anyway, I'll finish telling you guys about this story tomorrow. I'll give you any other updates that we get tomorrow, okay, or later on today. Let me just tell you this one thing though. His wife did say that he was getting threats. Okay, so I don't know how true this is, but I'll tell you guys about that tomorrow. Also, those two did not live together. I guess they were separated or just living separately, in separate homes. I don't know, but I'll tell you guys about that tomorrow as well. All right. Now let me go ahead and give you guys one or two breaking news, and then we're going to get out of here. First thing first. Mike Tyson is reportedly offered a staggering $700 million for a Jake Paul rematch. Okay. That's a trip. I mean, damn, I would probably have to do that, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. $700 million is a lot of damn money. Anyway, let's see. This was offered by a Saudi Arabia, Turkey. I can't even pronounce his last name. Allah Shia Kid. I don't know. He's a key figure in the nation's growing boxing scene. I'm gonna spell his name out. It's Turki and then ALALSHIKH. Anyway, he offered Tyson $700 million to do a rematch with Jake Paul. All right. So we will see if he's going to take him up on that offer. So let's see what the deal involves. Okay, so anyway, this dude said the deal comes with a huge twist. If Tyson could knock out Paul in the first 3 minutes, he will walk away with $700 million. Okay? I'm giving Mike Tyson $700 million if he agrees to fight Jake Paul this time in a real fight, and he wins by a knockout in a maximum time amount of 3 minutes. Okay, so this is him right here. This rich ass, $700 million. Man, they got some money over there in that country, man. I'm not gonna lie. And let me take that down real quick. We can't keep that up there too quick. Okay. So anyway, what do you guys think? Do you think Tyson will do that? Somebody said Mike wasn't trying to beat Jake. He could have did it on the first round. I don't know if he's going to take that on. I don't know. I mean, he could, because 700 million is a lot of money. So we're going to see. We're going to wait to see if Mike Tyson will take him up on offer. But the only way he's going to get the 700 million is if he knocks out Jake Paul within the first 3 minutes of the first round, right? So I don't know if he will take that offer. People are still saying that Mike would beat Jake's butt. I don't know, y'all. I don't know for sure. I just don't know for sure. Okay, one more news story. Y'all tell me in the comment section what y'all think when this video is over. One more story, and I will keep you guys updated on that as well. Let's see what else we got here. I will tell y'all that on the CEO Thompson, UnitedHealthcare kept probe secret and misled investors. That's what the lawsuit claims. Okay, I will tell you guys that, and I'll tell you guys more about that tomorrow. All right. And I just told you him and his wife lived separately for years. I'll tell you guys more about that tomorrow too. Let's see. So I don't know if I want to tell y'all this story yet. Let's see if I can find something that's not too bad. Let's see. Oh, I can't tell you this. This is a bad story too, but I will tell you. A landlord, y'all, allegedly beat tenant to unalive with a bat over a rent dispute in the home without hot water. He also had another person with him, one or two other men with him when they beat this dude up because he did not pay his rent. And I also think that they was arguing because the landlord turned off the water, the hot water. So yeah, they took it upon themselves to get a bat and beat this dude to unalive point, which is a damn shame. And I think his child was right there as well. Okay, does not even make any sense. Now these stupid idiots are incarcerated. This is the dude that they did this to, guys. That's sad. You don't beat somebody to DEATH because they didn't pay their rent. What you do is put them out, go get them evicted through the courts. Okay, so the two men have been arrested. And they was fighting because of the late no payment of rent as well as the hot water being off. They beat this man with a bat, okay, y'all, in a New York City apartment on Saturday, November the 30th. So Omar Lamani, 43, and Edwin, they got this up. Edwin, what's his name? Nina, 39, have been arrested in connection with the case. Lamani has been charged with second-degree assault and endangering the welfare of a child. Nina has been charged with second-degree assault and criminal possession of a weapon. And this man was married as well. Okay, and they said this happened over a dispute over the rent payment, and it led to violence. They kept saying that we are not paying rent at the moment, but that's far from the truth. She said the landlord accepts partial payment for rent because they keep cutting off my hot water. That's sad. He was getting ready for Christmas. I don't know if this was this year for Christmas that they had. That's sad that they took this man's life like this over some damn rental payments. They could have just evicted this person. Damn. People do stupid shit. If you unalive somebody and you go to jail, you still not gonna get your money. That's even dumb. That's dumb. Hmm. So they attacked this man with a bat. It was a metal bat. Damn. So yeah, they attacked him with the bat and beat the crap out of him. So let me get this story correct. Okay, so wait a minute, hold on. So he was in a dispute with his landlord because the way they got this written up, it seems like the two men, I don't know how they got it written up, but I just know they was in a dispute because he did not pay his rent yet. I guess he was paying it late. And they said they was only giving out half because there was no hot water, if I got this right. But anyway, the dude that I just showed you obviously passed on, from the beating with the bat. That is crazy, you guys. So yeah, Lamani was the landlord. So he must have had another man with him. That's crazy. So they got to a fight, and then that's when they started attacking him with the bat. And they did review security footage. That's crazy. You don't do that. I mean, all they had to do um, is go ahead and just evict through the courts. And I want to know also, why wasn't he charged with um, murder? And why did the landlord keep turning off the hot water? You can't do that. So I think these people probably didn't know either, but they could have went to the courts as well and told the courts about that. You don't supposed to turn off the water. Somebody said the same thing I said. If the landlord wanted the tenants out, um, go for eviction. If the owner wasn't providing water, heat, or anything else, the tenants must notify the landlord in writing and follow the law. It's illegal to turn off any utility, but the tenant must notify the city inspection and call 911 for police to come out. Landlord can be fined. It is still no reason to unalive anyone. Having children in the apartment is another issue. But like I said, a lot is missing here. But the thing is, the landlord don't supposed to do this. If a person's not paying their rent, you just evict them. Point blank. You don't turn off their utilities or anything else. You just go to the court. You first get them a notice. You tell them they owe money. Then you do the 3-day notice, and then you go ahead and file that damn eviction. And then it depends on what state you live in. You be out. So it is what it is. They and see, he was coming there to fight. That's why he bought the bat to collect the rent. Now I said the same thing. Why didn't they charge them with first-degree murder? That's sad. Anyway, again, hopefully that justice is served completely, even more on these two. Condolences are expressed out to the wife and the kids, and to the dude's friends and other family members. That is sad. Like I said before, they didn't have to do that. He brought another person with him and everything to fight this man, to beat this man over money. You know what I'm saying? When all he had to do basically is do what I just said. give him that other, tell him he's late with his rent, he owed this amount of money. If you tell him he got to pay that within 24 hours or however they do it. And then if he doesn't pay it, then you do the 3-day notice. They give him 3 days to pay it. And then after that, you go ahead and file that eviction. And depending on the state that you live in, you can be out that place quickly, or you can be out it within, 30 to 40 days or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Those days go by quick. I don't understand why this dude did all of this, but they probably was horrible people in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Horrible people, horrible landlord. Just the whole package. It was probably a hot ass mess. Goodness. And I hope, like I said before, justice is served 100% on these two, because that's ridiculous that they took this man's life over late rental payments. That's crazy. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed this live. Make sure that you elaborate some on some of the stuff that I talked about in the comment section, if you like. Okay. And let's go ahead and do roll call real quick. We got these people right here who did super chats today. Thank you again to Jermaine and Susie Q. I appreciate y'all. Okay. Make sure y'all get your membership for $4.99. Okay. I want to thank Most Hated Book Bronze for coming here, showing support. This message that you wrote up here, this comment, you said, hold on, let me go to it. I just had it up here. Let's see, where is it? You said, damn, we did a breakdown in that CEO with Gematria today. The numbers never lie. Yeah, a lot of people are talking about this. They said the company was a hot ass mess. And like I said, tomorrow I'll go even more in depth with it. I have the stuff right here on my phone. You just can't talk about everything in one live. So we will go over that too, because the company itself is a mess. They deny so many claims. It's ridiculous. Also, thank you to Iceman. Thank you so much for coming by, showing support. Nightbot, always doing his job. Jermaine, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you, hon. All the good work that you do here. Thank you to Susie Q for stopping by, showing support. I appreciate you. Tony Bands, always up in here showing support. Thank you so much. Have a good night at work, Tony. And who else? John K. Thank you so much for coming by, showing support. KMB, thank you for stopping by, showing support. Sleep good, KMB. I appreciate you. And thank you to everybody in the bushes and everybody who watches us in the replay. All right, guys. Y'all, don't forget to thumbs up this, to subscribe to this channel if you're not subscribed. Also, thumbs up this video, so that you like it. And hit that bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. All right. Also, make sure you share and leave a comment. All right. And thank you guys so much. And if you want to show additional support to this channel, besides doing a super chat, you can do a Cash App to $Shades too. All right. And thank you guys so much. And don't forget, copy your membership for $4.99. Check out my other videos, my shorts, and check out those zoo videos, and check me out on TikTok at Shades too. All right, guys. Other than that, that is it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I will see you guys later on tonight with Effery Friday. Let me take all these things down. And I got a lot of Effery stories for you guys. And I'm going to try to have some more tunnel information and more information on the CEO and the suspect. All right? And Diddy, of course. Other than that, y'all, have a good night. Have a good Friday. And I will see you later on. Good night, y'all, and happy and blessed Friday. Thank you for tuning into Shades 2. Before I go, it was something else I had to tell you, but I forgot what it was. Watch, when I get off this live, then I will remember. But if I do remember, I'll tell you guys tomorrow. I'll put it on my phone so I can tell you guys tomorrow. All right? Good night, y'all. Peace out. Good night, Jermaine, because I know you sleep. Good night, hon. Let me go ahead and change everything on here, y'all. Then we're going to get out of here. Let's see. I'm about to put this up there. All right, y'all. We out of here. Good night.